Alrighty then, we're live. It is December 14th, 2023. And you are watching Dr. Daydream with me, Kevin G Nicholson. We're going to be playing some Empyrion Galactic Survival again. And you get to be frustrated with me as I try to install a new generator, a new CPU extender, and ultimately I'm probably going to blow up some generators, which is not a good thing because, well, you don't want anything exploding if at all possible. So, with that, let's get to it. All right. So yesterday I was ping-ponging between two planets, Akua and Skillion, because I blew up a generator. When you put in a teleporter, it needs a lot of power. And so I didn't take that into consideration when I just figured, all right, drag and drop, plop it and place it. No, kids. Everything needs power. So I used the teleporter a couple times and the generator exploded. And it exploded after I teleported to a point where it was hostile outside and I had no ship. So I was essentially stranded off planet by a transporter accident because I didn't take into consideration that I needed more power. All right, fine. So I put in another generator. Well, nothing's running quite right because there's not enough CPU power in the base to control said power, I guess. All right, fine. So, can I just add another CPU? No, it's got to be in conjunction. So now I've been trying to figure out the tiers. There are different tiers of computers, different tiers of generators, and I think at some point I might actually want to do a deep dive into this for those who are actually Empyrion Galactic Survival players, because I went looking for this information, and it's not very easily said. And the thing is, I don't know if I can explain it much better, because I'm still learning through trial and error and blowing up generator after generator. And today, we're going to see, I'm going to look at the generators. I'm going to probably have to create an extension to my home base on Akua to house said generators far away and safely from me. But, all right. See, look, I got blinking everything. Why do I blink in everything? And it looks like everything's damaged for some reason. Was there an explosion? My power is fluctuating wildly. I got fuel. So what's the issue? I'm thinking it's got to be the CPU there. All right, so. Is it damaged? It is damaged. All of it's damaged. Well, what the heck? Already off to a wonderful start. Jesus. Alright. Yeah, it looks like a generator's already exploded. And that's where all this damage is from. And I didn't even put a teleporter in yet. That's just, I think, from the, yeah, this ain't fun. Already put me behind the 8 ball. Luckily for me. Yeah. It's beautiful shit. Huge. It's like my home. It's a home away from home, because I spent a lot of time up here. Not as comfy as, Galaxy class, but... Alright, let's turn on the lights. Right, lights are on, and everybody's home. Now, I got my CPU extender. That's tier 2. And then I have, there are 3 generators. You can get a normal generator, and then you can get a tier 1 generator, and then you get a tier 2 generator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, oh God, why are you doing that? Oh, here's the small generator. So those are the differences between them. I started with a small generator, and I blew it up. I didn't even realize I had blown it up, but I did. Okay, and then there's the teleporter that I'm going to try to place later. Okay, so I got them in my little projector there. Let's go down here, and find a spot for that CPU. Can I put it in there? A little close to the bed. Alright, T, right? Yep, T. And then repair. A little pass over everything. Everything was minorly exploded, I guess. Minorly? Obviously damage was taken. Alright, so before I had put in the first generator that you had seen, the small one. So, well, I guess we're going to try to sneak the bigger one in. That's T. And that is the large. Alright. Can I sneak it in, looks like? Yeah, alright, so we'll put the large generator in there. Alright, lights are not blinking anymore. That's much less annoying. So yeah, there looks like it's in, it's good. Let's shoot that, see repair all that damage from the last explosion. I didn't realize it had blown up here. But obviously it did. Alright, looks pretty clear. Let's go to T. 8. Just to clear that out. Nice steel block in the center. It's a much bigger generator. Okay, Now that large generator, just to give you a size comparison. Look at that. That's the, wait, 4. No, T. That's how much space that takes. Probably you can't even tell because there's not enough room here to place it. So if I'm going to use a large generator, look at the size of that sucker. I mean, that's use the drone for scale. Switch to T. 4. I mean, look at that. That's huge. I suppose I could get it. And you go, well, Kev, that's a lot of generator. Do you really need all that generator there? Blech. It's in place. I should have so much power. And why did I do that? Because that teleporter is going to be pretty important, man. I want to be able to get home. This is my home, man. This is my home. So, that's 6. Put it by the bed, shall we? Why not? And teleporter's in place. Now, let's look at the stats, though. Look at the CPU usage. See that right there? How it's... The CPU efficiency is at 14%, and that's not good. Which is why I brought that along. That is a CPU extender. And I am standing too close to the generator and being... I can fit it in there. Let's see if that helps. So I put it in place. Looking back at the stats. Oh, I think I solved it. Oh, I'm stoked. I think that's it. Although I haven't brought the teleporter online yet. Output is a lot of KPUs. I'm almost out of juice, but I think I got some back at the... Kev, would you pick a door? Pick a lane, Kev. You know, the other thing that I put in the repair bay, and I didn't compensate for that either. All right, let's turn that off. Do I have any fuel? Looks like no. That's not good either. Alright, what do I got there? I'm gonna need a bunch of these. 50. That's... Should deplete what I got there. Alright. And this should be just to hold me over until... Let that go. Pick up what I got. There we go. Let's bring that to the base. I mean, I'm very fond of my base. Am I already out of... I'm already out of fucking juice, aren't I? Yeah, look at that. Oh, but that filled it up pretty quick. It's going quick, though. Oh, goodness. Alright, so... We'll go back, we'll get a little more fuel. We want to top it off, but at the rate that's going... I mean, Jesus. This is why you turn off your lights. You gotta leave. Alright. Yes, 10. Hopefully that will do. And here's going to be the big test. It's unlikely I'm going to blow that big generator up there. And if it does, it's taking out this mountain. Which is not good. Okay. So, fill all. That's quick. That took it all. So, let's turn some stuff off. A. Devices. Oh, I got lights at 16% showing me damage everywhere. Damage is everywhere. Okay, but I need the repair bay. Make sure that's off. Constructor. That should be turned off. The repair bay should be turned off. Alright, Alright. Repair console should be... It's just there. Okay, let's go back to main. My consumption's still dropping, but alright, we're going to do the test. I turned the repair bay off. Here is the teleporter. Now, can I get to Skillion? And back. Now, here's the thing. I have to get back. Our teleporters, as cool as we think they are, because it's saying I'm teleporting from planet Akua to the desert hostile planet of Skillion, which I actually like better for the sun, but I don't like the fact that it's got fire rain that kills you. Every place has got their pros and their cons. Just saying. This teleport is taking a long time. Well, I mean... I did press F, right? Up. Did I do it? See, this is victory. If I manage to actually get a teleporter to each planet. That means I don't even have to fly, but it still means teleporter is not active. Oh, I did make it. I made it to the new, made it to the base. Awesome. Yeah, the question is the other Wayfarer, the original. I gotta stamp that at the repair bay back on the other planet. So I gotta ping pong again. But let's see if I can make the... Alright, teleporter's not active. I put a generator up there, and that's a CPU extender. But I think I need... No, I got two generators going. Alright. So, activate the teleporter. Devices. See, of course, I'm going to turn this on. What's my power at? I'll be able to go back, but I'm not going to be able to turn it off. So that means I'm going to be empty when I go back. CPU usage is half. Well, we're going to turn that on. And we're going to see if we can get back. Active. Alright. Yeah. Generator, health. Akua. Base. Teleport. Has this been a successful trip? If so... Oh! I did it! I've teleported. And that other base is out of juice entirely, I'm sure now. And now that I've used the teleporter, see, this is the other thing. There's got to be like, that's going to draw a lot of energy, so let's take a look. While it's on, my CPU usage is within status, but I'm out of juice. So, devices. Takes a lot of of juice to run that teleporter. Telepity. Itty-bitty-bitty-bitty. And I gotta fix all those lights. A lot of damage to lights. Am I missing the teleporter? There we go. Inactive. Now, I should have... Sun comes up in a couple hours, so it'll help me with solar anyway. I'm gonna teleport during the day because you need the juice. Interesting. Alright. I got that. I'm gonna need more promethium soon. Cause that ain't gonna fly. And then I'm gonna have to put that. So I'm gonna ping pong. I'm gonna have to go back. And grab the other ship. I think I might just have to fly this ship over there. Alright, 100%. See how it says, and it gives you a countdown, how much power is left. 57 seconds. That ain't a lot. It's not a lot of time, man, not a lot of time. And there are no turrets or weapons on this base. There's oxygen in the tank, but you don't need it, it's an oxygen planet. Start. Looking at the lights. That little crackling, if you can hear that crackling. That's a generator giving off radiation. Not sure if it's just heat radiation or if it's... Alright, let's see how they... I get most of them. Take a look here. Devices. You know, show that in red. That's the one. Okay, that's fixed. Well, that was an interesting way of doing it. You know what, let's do... What else we got? Large constructor could use a touch, I guess. Everything else looks pretty good. Good. So yeah, the large constructor, I guess. I gotta turn on the groupings for these. Because you can have a hierarchy, so you turn everything you need on and off at the right, you know. Do I have no lights here? No lights there. Looks very dark in here. Creepy. Now that's the appropriate use of creepy. As opposed to, he looked at me. He's creepy. Was he drooling? It was his hand in his trench coat. I mean, there's limits to this stuff. Alright, so I got a ping pong chips. That means go up into my... Oh, get in the captain's chair. I'm going to have to do some modifications to this ship, too. Because if you look, my CPU... That's kind of annoying. My CPU usage is far below, so I need another CPU extender. Oh, it's a vacuum. I was wondering what that was. Alright. So where would I put another CPU? And should I do that first? I may just want to do it first, I think. Although this could also mean my flights are shorter too. But let's take a look. Alright, first off, how much fuel we got in the till? Not much. God damn it. Alright, he's making those, and that's a good thing because I'm going to need some fuel stat. Otherwise, I ain't going nowhere. It's funny as my neighbors use the vacuum cleaner. It's surging through the electrical system here. Thank goodness no generators are connected to explode. That is annoying though. So, I have a dumpster squirrel. And he's hanging out on the corner of the dumpster looking into my house. And I think he's giving me the finger. He's giving me something. He's giving me heartburn. Okay, so we got a bunch of those. Let's put those in the tank. Go back into the main, fill off. 70%, that's enough to get across the solar system. Alright, ping pong. Ping pong, bong, 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 bong. And thrusters. Do I want weapons on? No. Signals? Yes. Shield? Nah. And I don't really need oxygen at this point. So, take a look at the view. Look at that. It's beautiful. Just because I can, I'm gonna drive into the sunrise in my cool capitalism. Follow the sun, follow the sun. And I'm gonna get myself to Skillion. And then I'm gonna swap ships and come back. It's a beautiful view. Space. I believe I will be doing another one of these tonight. Beer in space. I want to do a graphic just to be silly. I'm going to do a beer in space graphic. That is the Scorpion planet, and that would be where I want to go at Skillion. I think I'm saying it right. I've already offended it because I used the wrong pronouns for that planet. It's a fat planet. I didn't like that planet because she was fat. Unless you're saying PHAT, which I believe means something entirely different. I believe that's where they've turned it around, where it's a compliment as opposed to a description. Yeah, it's lovely. See, and the thing is, I got to get all this squared away with CPUs and learning how all that runs. Because once I leave this solar system, or even when I go to like the next group of planets, I'm gonna need guns and stronger shields, and just to get the next tools. Thing is, I got 2 bases on this planet. One of them's got a teleporter and no fuel. That's alright, I'm making fuel. But I'm gonna need some more promethium. And I believe there's a meteorite with that on this planet too. So if I'm lucky, I'll take, looks like you guys are gonna have to deal with me mining a little bit. Or not. Contemplating nutrients, personal nutrients. What do you got, Kev? You got cheesecake everywhere. Cheesecake. And a big glass of milk. That's kind of like a dessert sort of thing, so save that for the evening. What do I want for lunch? Oh, I got ground beef and I got shrimp. Want a burger? Make yourself a burger. Might not be too bad. Oh, I got sandwich meat too, a little bit. Same for the sunny part of the planet here. Rock on. I'm also trying some limiters. And I'm curious to see if that actually affects the audio quality. That's been quite the, here's one of them. I don't think that's where I need to be though. Oh, yeah, it is. Because I'm in the Wayfarer Extreme. That is the Wayfarer ST. That is off the shelves. Mine's been modified. Yeah, and that's the base that I'm pretty sure is out of juice. Because I'm just pushing it too far. But luckily, oh, and it's got a couple panels on it. So maybe it's got lights. Let me drop down. There we are. All right, and see. Thrusters off. Still at 63%, so that ain't too bad. But I'm gonna have to figure out the CPU stuff if I have any intention. First things first. I believe I have that second generator, right? Which I can actually carry. That's even better. And I can carry that fuel. So let's get out the back door here. Did I not just say open? There we go. Oh, my base still got juice. Or not. Okay, thanks. Don't have to yell at me. Fill off. There we go. 50%. You're good. Okay, I understand this. You need more generators. Alright, so give me a second. Generator. Slot 6. Slot 6. Okay. And I go up here. And I gotta pivot, right? And then there we go. And I gotta turn off the teleporter immediately. Devices. Teleporter. Because I wasn't able to do it before I left. Because I was on the other side. Okay. It looks like I've stabilized. Now that's good. However, if I'm correct, yeah, damage. So, I gotta go up. And there we go. Okay, now everything appears to be in good shape. I got 3 generators here. And they're small generators though. But CPU efficiency is 100%. My output is good. So until I turn that teleporter back on, I'm safe-ish. That's a good thing. That's encouraging. And it's all because I need CPU extenders. So I have to build one for the Wayfarer Extreme in order to keep that going well. I guess I should check out the front door. The Wayfarer ST. This is the one I gotta get back. Looks like it's got juice. Take a look. Almost nothing. Yeah, so I gotta go back to the other one, at least give it some fuel. Oh, that's the warp drive. Or warp tank. Alright. Talk about living out of you. Deja vu. Alright. Let's see what we got for fuel here. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Dope. Alright. So it's about smart fuel consumption. Okay. Let me take a look at the map. Seems to me I lived my life like a candle in the wind. It seems to me it was over here. What's that? Refuse. Old farm. Engine compartment. I'll take another look around. And there's the other base, and that one should be fine. But what we're going to do is we're going to take some of the fuel, move it to the other one. 14 should be good. I'm only going to that other base. Alright. Nice. And fill her up. 14%. Well, no thrusters are still on, no wonder. Gotta turn your thrusters off when you land. Alright. And I don't have a detector on this, so that's a problem too. Now you know what we're gonna do. Changing plans. Power on, thrusters off. I gotta get this back to the other base. But in order to... Alright. To the Wayfarer Extreme. This will be fine on minimal power. And I'll take the other one around. Get some neodymium. If that's still there, we'll see what's still around. Seems to me there was a promethium. Asteroid somewhere on this. So we'll do that. See, that's the thing. The other one doesn't have a detector on it, and I should probably remedy that before I even scan it. So yeah, I'll do that. Okay, and thrusters. 55%. And I want to go north, west. That's west. That's north. And I'm looking for promethium. There's the neodymium meteorite, which I'm going to need for the rest of this. Oh, there's the promethium. Yeah, let's do that one first. That's the reason I'm out here. So it's a heat wave. So if I can do this with out of my back door, I should be all right. Fire rain is where it gets touch and go. Good. I'm gonna need this. Bring it down. Not all And this will take a while, guys. But you ain't going anywhere. I ain't going anywhere. At some point, I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do for next 8 burgers. And then I said I'd lunch meat. I have canned goods if I want something instant, but I tend to save those as rations. Yes, this is good, so at least I'll have fuel to get my ships where they need to go. But you know what, now that I'm thinking about that, we're getting pretty close to yeah, we're out of pellets. Okay. So, oh, and it's making it right from the top. That's okay. Yeah, and then P and fill off 99%. All right. I'm at full stats across the board. And I did use up all of that, though. That's okay. It'll keep going as far as it can go. Now, before I go back to mining, I am going to actually get beef out of my freezer. Thawed out. Take that out. Let the yeah, exciting stream, Kevin. Mining for rocks. But this is the essential part. You gotta, you can only draw so much juice from a power source. I mean, I'm pretty sure promethium doesn't exist on the periodic table as far as I'm aware. And that's like one of the magic crystals that run stuff in this world. And at the same time, it does have actual solar generators and cobalt and stuff that we do have the technology for. Actually, at some point, maybe I'll extend one of those. I mean, I got a teleporter on this one. So it's strategy from here on out. Yeah, you know it is, because it's getting 11:44. December 14th, 2023. I'm getting a little peckish. But I just pulled out some ground beef to thaw out. So I'm thinking of making myself a beef sandwich. Beef sandwich? I can make a beef sandwich. I do got some salami. A little salam. love that. Yeah, all right. Inventory full. Works for me. Got a chunk on the bridge, or on the deck. I need to get that over there. Look at that. And let's eat some bread. See, the thing is you get the illusion of being able to be self-sustaining in this universe, I guess. Yeah, am I still making them? I am. And then let's do a lot of that. Alright, you finish what you're doing there. And I'm going to mine some more. Just fueling up. Finish this meteorite off. More. I'll take a good chunk out of this meteorite. I'm gonna go to the other one. I'm gonna get some of that neodymium. And that should be able to give me enough to make another couple of extenders, CPU extenders, and that will allow my Wayfarer Extreme to handle the gold collecting assignment. That's the plan. But I've already completed said goal, and I only blew up one generator this time, which isn't bad. I mean, the goal is not to blow up any generators, but this is a trial and error game. I mean, you could do the math. I mean, when you look at it, you go, okay, well, you can't take out more than what you got. But figuring out the ratios by instinct, I think, is important. It's kind of like the thought, like, how many, let's say you have one long extension cord. How much can you power off that one extension cord from that one, was it 110, 120? I think it's 110 outlet. Because obviously, you know, you can get, oh, not gone. Stone on deck, yep, stone on deck. Speaking of stoned, gonna see if we can actually hear my stomach growling at a certain point. Alright. Do another volley. I still got a tiny bit of marijuana left, so I'm gonna mine this, hit that. And then I should have more than enough to fill up this space. Well, hopefully all three. Yeah, because I want to fill up the Wayfarer ST. at some point, I think I'm going to end up building myself something monstrous in here. Like a Guau mothership. It does have drone bays now, which I haven't toyed with. And so maybe I'll do a little something on that. Thing is I know there's like a story that goes along with this entire game, but I don't follow it at all. I just kind of like build. At some point, I may actually have to. Oh, it looks like fire rain. I see a radioactive symbol. I believe that's a radioactive symbol in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear a little dog outside. That's Pops. And Pops always goes to my window and barks to try to get me to come outside, which I generally won't do unless it's warm, sunny. But, she's going to go outside and do her business. I have a bathroom. One of the handy things about being a human being is I have a room. I guess if something positive can be said about, I used to have a Volkswagen Tiguan until about 3 months ago, in which case the timing chain let loose, and everyone said that it's not even worth trying to fix. So I sold the remnants for a few $100, which is a shame because it was a solid car, like the frame, but too much technology and all this stuff. I mean, if it made it more efficient and more functional, that would be fine, but it makes it so you can't repair anything. So you're always at the mercy of someone who's smarter and as clever as I am. I don't own a lift. And really, to get under cars, you need a lift. Right. 566, 38. All right, we'll do one more volley. Again, because I'm going to need this not just for... Now I'm feeding a fleet. Got 2 command vessels, 1 small Screaming Mimi. I got another Screaming Mimi in the factory, which I haven't unboxed yet. And I have another prefab base ready to go. So I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in this game. I've already spent a lot of time in this game. But now I get to share it with you guys. See, I bailed out of Magic Arena. I was getting so frustrated. Oh, I hear the dog. The dog's waiting outside. She's the cutest little thing. And I love her to death. But just because you're cute, and just because you're tiny, you ain't the boss of me. There is no, what's the word I'm looking for? No schedule for the affection. Be grateful when you get it. I haven't been given it too often. I used to be such a warm, young lad. I'm much colder now that I'm older, mostly because of my interactions with the opposite sex, which have been successful on one side and terribly unsuccessful in regards to sustainability. See, guys don't get to select from the gene pool. We have to look to see who's willing to select us. Because you don't even, it goes beyond consent. You need enthusiasm. And so that puts guys at a disadvantage in regards to spreading our gene pool and creating families. And certainly the law has been in favor of biological females in regards to childbearing and child support. They really have a lot of inventory full. Going on a little tangent. Alright. Let me get some more of those Promethean pellets. Oh, it's still going. Good, you keep going. I want everything to be full up. Oh, yeah. Fire rain. Look at that. Evil. But that's why we have Jones. Yay. I get to work from the safety of my Wayfarer Extreme. I've been watching a lot of Stargate SG-1. I'm really enjoying that, from like the 2nd season to the 6th season. And there's just enough humanity in it and just enough tongue-in-cheek, and I mean it's a great balance. It turned into a great science fiction show that I wasn't expecting, because you figured out they're just ripping off Star Trek when they first aired. No, it turned into something really special and unique. And they told a lot of good stories, although you could tell they were really stretching it at the end. And that was the other thing. Once, they had gone through, 8 or 9 seasons, they had brought on a couple of casts of Farscape, which was good, because they needed to they got screwed. But you see, that's another show. It's underrated. That's something, once I get figure out the copyright stuff, I want to see if I can do a kind of a watch through and reaction video, because there's going to come a point where I'm live streaming now, and I'll live stream through the winter. But once we get back into warmer temperatures, I do intend on doing actual videos again, doing the shorts again. I'm still doing them a little bit, but I mean, when I'm indoors, I'm indoors. Another thing about the winter, you can hear me sniffling. And it's not because I'm sick, it's because the heat and cold swings back and forth. And then my body seals itself up at night if I leave the heat on too much. It dries me out, and it's amazing the human body protects you from dehydrating while you sleep by filling you with snot, regulating your internal moisture levels. Spectacular construction. I'm getting tired looking at this meteorite, though. Although if you look at that little red bar, it looks like I'm almost through it. Meaning I've almost consumed it to its entirety. Oh, inventory full. Fire rain's over. Yay. Alright, anything on deck? I do have something on deck. Always drops that final brick. All right, you know what? I think that's good. I'm going to hit said bowl. Marijuana saves society. Takes what would otherwise be violent people or drunk people into much more chill people. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So let me get that. Put that over there. How am I doing? 78%. Just while I've been sitting here. Goes quick. All right. All right. Never mind. Wrong way. Oh no, you're at the meeting. I'm thinking I'm near the base. That's right, you came out here. Purpose. Alright, let's do this again. One more volley. One more volley. See, and the other thing is I go back to Akua. I got water generators, and that helps you kind of boost up the promethium you have if you use it during the construction process because you add hydrogen. So yeah, I don't want to convert a bunch of stuff. I need to go back to Akua, but I need to go back with the other one. Oh, and I need a detector for the other ship. So that's why I gotta go get the neodymium, I believe. Alright, there's still a little left. Hey, look. Something. I believe that's, Do I have a weapon? I do have a weapon. I did see a very large rock-looking creature here a second ago. Is he hiding under the ship? They're crafty little fuckers. Oh, he is hiding under the ship. See? So what I need to do, if I'm going to make this work, I need to get off this ramp. Go right here onto the corner. And then close that ramp. Close that ramp. There he is. And there's his head. One shot, two shot, three shot, four shot, five shot, six shot. Oh. What's he got? Promethium and such. Great. Well, that isn't a sign to move on. There's some golem creature trying to kick my butt. Oh, excuse me. All right. Neodymium. Do I really need the dinium? You're a goofball. I like being a goofball. So, oh, that's the other thing I wanted to see. So while I'm in there, I need device. I need one of those detector for command vessel. All right, and then I'm going to move that over. I'm going to add that to the Wayfarer ST. Give myself that was some bread. See, I'm going to end up sending this one into battle, which means it's likely going to get destroyed. Ugh. Even the thought of it breaks my heart. You form a bond with the ships. All right, thrusters. All right, airborne. If I go due north, that'll bring me to the second one, but I want to go east so I can fill up the cannibalize that at some point. A lot of good stuff there. Looking at it like a feast. All right. Yeah, let's just, I gotta go further. I don't know why this happens from time to time. I assume it's a bug. Where the heads-up display doesn't give you any. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere like that. All right, I'm on the ground. I'm down. Thrusters off. Still pretty well charged there. Get that fuel and that detector. And then go to the other. All right, here's the detector. Oh, that's got to go in that way then. All right, we're going to put this right on. Right on the front here. I don't think that's the spot for it though. It'll do. Good. So now it's got a detector. That's off kilter. Oh no, it was just my perspective. Okay, cool. And let's fill her up. There we go. 20%. So, let's get into the Wayfarer Extreme. green. There's going to be a lot of swappy woppy. Nice. All right. But I'm going to want to do half of that. And then we'll convert that into fuel. Let's just do 10 of those. Have enough. And I'll take this back to Akua. Thrusters on. Off we go. Was faster than it typically is. Good. Beautiful. Ice planet? No, no, no. That's where I want to go. Back to the base. Now, forward. And cruise control. Yeah, I think we're doing beer in space again tonight. And this one is kind of boring, and I get it. But for tonight, I'm going to get into fights. Pretty sure I'm going for gold tonight. So I figure this is my prep. This is my prep work for my rough confrontations this evening. So I want to land this on the repair bay, and then I want to save the template. Right? So in fact, this is the Wayfarer, but this is the one with only the detector added. So it's got all its original stuff. It saved the extra added detector. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rename this ship. And this one's going to be what, the clone template? But this should be the baseline of what a ship is restored to. Which I believe is how the repair bays work. And we'll have to find out about that. Again, there's a learning curve. But I'm learning. I am learning. The beautiful starter planet. Very Earth-like in ways. Except that it's got like herbal dinosaurs and sludge monsters. And actually there's spiders here too. Ugh. Don't like spiders or scorpions. I do not. Don't like the spiders and scorpions. Yeah. I got no pentaxes in this one, so this one ain't warping anywhere. Alright. And it's still not giving me the heads up display. I don't know why it does that. Means I'm gonna have to look at the map. landing zone, so I'm going to guess that my base is up here somewhere. Am I on the right? Yeah, I'm on the right. I need to go further than that, though. So this ship has no bullets, no pentaxid. It is war capable, but it does not have the fuel to do so. And it's not scanning. I mean, it is scanning, but it's not showing me the actual. Alright, so that's where I'm going. Isn't that pretty? I like pretty things. I like pretty things. Right. That looks like my base to me. I could be mistaken. Feeling pretty confident about that. Yeah, there's... I think I'm down. We're going to find out in a second. Thrusters off. And I think I got enough room on the front. And no plants in this thing. Let's give it some more juice. Alright. P. Oh, there you go, 37. So start. And I believe, let's see. Nope, I got plenty of space. I didn't land clean though. A little short, that's okay. Is it really out of juice? It appears to be. It is. This is gonna be without fuel. You know, at one point I had this thing fully solar. Once you start adding stuff to it, let's take a nap. Good, at least it's daytime. And notice the lights are on. And why are the lights on? Because I'm getting that's all from the solar panels. Why? I still have fuel. So that means this will work fine during the day. And I should teleport during the day. But I burn through fuel like nobody's business. Okay. Here's where we're at. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna say bye-bye to the stream. And then work on my sandwich. You know, while you're here, pick up this. See, when the sun's up, it runs on its own. It's the nighttime. So I'm going to go to the devices that produce the water. That'll be the next thing. See that fiber you can turn into baseline stuff too. You can't walk through the window. Alright, we're going to want some basic... Yeah, that's not firmly attached, is it? The way that you build in this thing is a little funky. Alright, let's put all that stuff in there. Alright. Let's do it one more time. I need that or that. I think I'm gonna go south. There it is. Where am I gonna put this beast down? Right there. Bam. Thrusters off. Again, there's a reason I'm doing this. That water makes the fuel last longer. Here's that. Wow. That lands on the ground. But luckily, I can do that. Not that. Alright. And then I'm going to make fuel immediately. I was about to close out the stream. I'm like, nah. Again, this is daytime. Just probably look around in case one of those sludge things are coming near me. Yeah, I'm alright. The gooey carrots. No one likes the gooey carrots. Alright. There you go. Alright, let's fix some fuel before I'm out of juice entirely. So this party is started anyway. Get in there, get out there. P. Main. Fill all. Alright. Well, that's doing that. I'm gonna have to go back there and that's a lovely scene. All right. We'll see how far we are. It's a beautiful view, though. All right. Let's see. Fill 79%. That's pretty good. We still going? We are. Almost out of all that promethium, but that's okay. Let's get the rest of that water. The dog's next door. I love those dogs. Those up with fuel cells at some point too. But right now, well, maybe I can do it right now. Let's see, that might be too high caliber. Excuse me, that's Melly I hear. It's funny because Melly sounds a lot tougher than she is. I mean, I'm sure she's plenty tough, but what I'm implying is that it's a very loving dog and very fun. Okay, access. Drop that. Let's take the rest of this. That should do that. And that means I'll still get full for a while. That'll give me a bunch more later. But looks like we're out of Prometheum. At least here. Despite that hour-long mining session, I still don't got enough. All right, that's fine now. So we're going to go back to the base. Before we do that, actually, let's see if we can save the template. Now we'll save that template. Alright, I should be okay. So now, good, repair template on this one is saved. Excuse me. Thrusters on, I got 77%. Do I need to go back to the base? No. There's nowhere to get Prometheum here on this planet. But you know what? If my scanner's not working, like I don't know why the display is doing what it's doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to land it right here. Let's see if I'm close. Oh, I got plenty of space. I don't know why I'm being so meticulous about this. It is pretty forgiving. I'm on it, and I can go out the front door. So, thrusters off. And we're gonna go down. Yeah, plenty of space up front. Alright. Can I get a bit of advantage? I'm looking at camera angles now. Yeah, it's a good picture. So. And F7. Rock on. And let's do one. Advantage there. Go like that. 7. Rock on. Okay. Let's bring yourself in here, and we're gonna end this stream right here because I have to reload in order to get the LED back, the display back. Overall, though, good session. Did what I needed to do. We got that template saved. I'm gonna have to. All right, so beer and space will be later tonight, and that'll be me trying to get the other Wayfarer, the Wayfarer Extreme, to a place where the shields will actually run without it blowing up, which I think is important. Because, you know, it's important. And it's a beautiful place, though. Got a nice little, you know, it's like you build your own house. One more. Alright. We're going to save that as a backup. And then we're going to exit. Once I get back to that main screen, for some reason I don't like exiting on time. Alright. Well, that was a good session. Less entertaining for you, I think. More constructive for me. Alright. Control-Alt-Delete. Because this doesn't like to shut itself down. Here we are. Empyrion in task. Yes. Alright. And that's out of the buffer. And close that. Alright, this has been Kevin G Nicholson. Thank you for watching my stream. Goodbye.